Hey, what is going on, everyone? I'm here with this video today because I want to show you what the GTX 1050 Ti can do in this system here. And the system I have here is a custom built PC that I built myself. It is rocking an i5-7400, which is a quad-core 4-thread processor. Which came out of my 2017 iMac. So I went ahead and I used it in this system, especially because it is an i5, definitely capable of handling the graphics performance. Now I took off the cover here because I will soon be upgrading to a 1080 Ti from Zotac, the Mini, because this is a Mini ITX case and that should support it. So right now, like it is currently has a superclocked EVGA 1050 Ti. Now the great thing about this is that like I play GTA 5. That is a game that I play the most. I just got into Battlefield 1. Actually just installed it yesterday, and soon it'll be Hitman. But those three games do take up a lot of graphics performance. And the great thing about this is that I've noticed that 60 frames a second on 4K, all normal settings, which in GTA 5, what that means, it's low settings, the lowest you can possibly go. Right now I am getting 40 frames per second because I do want to show you this is running at 720p. As you can see, it is DirectX 11. It is 1280 by 720. But as you can see, everything on here, all the settings are set to high. And what that means, max settings, whatever, everything that I can possibly turn up is on. So as you can see, that's off. That's the highest setting. Population density, that's all. It's all high. Very high is the highest it can go. Ultra on some of them is the highest. Everything on here is the highest I can possibly go. Even advanced graphics, which I've noticed a lot of people don't touch, I went ahead and did. Oh, I see something that's not. Alright, let's go ahead and apply that. I don't know, frame scaling mode. See, as I raise it, it goes up or down. Oh, so there you go. I guess this is the only one that I didn't really touch, and that's because as you can see, video memory, it has passed its limit here. So I'll definitely be turning that up on the 1050 Ti. This was actually off, so I guess just one thing was turned off. So yeah, I'm gonna show you my frame rate. The reason I'm holding a camera instead of doing the video capture is because I don't want the video capture to interfere with any of the graphics performance, if anything. I don't know if it does, but I just want to make sure that it doesn't. Even at 720p with the max settings, the exception of that one that we just saw, I'm only getting about 40 frames a second. And keep in mind, I am not on VSync is not on right now. So it does look pretty good actually here on the screen. Excuse me, on holding the phone. But when you're actually looking at it, like how I am, and I mean gameplay, yes, you can definitely gameplay, but it's definitely noticeable whenever you go up to 1080p, 2K and 4K. So it's good to know that all the settings are set up. But what I want to show you is that you can actually put this in 4K, all normal settings on this 1050 Ti, and still get 60 frames. It's roughly around 60, very, very high 50s. So let's go ahead and try that out. See, even with all high settings, look at the video memory. It's at 7.5 gigs of memory, so a 1080 would be pushing that limit, and a 1080 Ti, which is 11 gigs of GDDR5 RAM, is about 11, like I said. So alright, so let's go ahead and turn all this off here. See, anything trying to go anything below normal is actually, this is the lowest setting. Alright, so we got that. Let's go to advanced graphics here. Alright, so I did have to restart, so let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so we're back here, and as you can see, it's at 60 frames a second. This is running at 4K. You saw that I turned down everything. Now the one thing I did not do was turn down the advanced graphics. So let's go ahead and turn all that off. Alright, so I have turned everything off to normal, which is, you know, very low, but in 4K, as you can see, 69, 70 frames a second. Now, you know, that's pretty cool to say, but you know, if you were like, if you're just playing this game, you know, to play the missions and, you know, do all that, it wouldn't really matter. But if you're here to look at the details of it and whatnot, then yeah, then I would suggest to you know, get a higher graphics card or go to a lower resolution and start, you know, increasing things up. And you can definitely see, as I can see the vehicles driving by there, the actual wheels don't spin. I don't know if you saw that right there, but let's see. No, yeah, there's a lot of things that were, you know, that you're gonna notice if you're doing just what I'm doing right now and just watching the screen. But in all honesty, based off of what I want to do, I want to play game. I just want to play the game, you know, basically use a little bit of the modifiers here, and you know, just basically have fun. I have no problem with what I see here, you know, but having the 1080 Ti is definitely going to, you know, probably going to change my mind. But as of right now, before even installing it, this is how I feel about it. It's great to see that I am at 70 frames a second. It looks fantastic in 4K. It looks amazing in 2K or 1440p. But you know, my screen, or my monitor here, is a Samsung 4K monitor, 60 hertz, so you know, 60 frames a second is the best that this thing is going to show. And being at 84, it's just good to know that I can raise things a little bit higher, population density, things like that, you know, have more people there, so that way basically I can have more fun. And you know what I mean, when you're playing GTA 5, you just go out and have some fun. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video. The 1050 Ti is a great graphics card. I would highly recommend it if you're, you know, building a budget PC. Can you game on 4K? Absolutely. As you can see here, can you game, you know, super high resolution? No. I'm sure you can get 1080p at very high resolution. But in this case, and as you saw, even at 720p, with absolutely everything raised, I still was at 40 frames, and that was just watching things. As you know, as things go on throughout the game, more graphics intensive things, performance will go down that much. So you know, just keep that in mind also. And again, I have the 7th generation i5, so the i5 7400, which is definitely a capable processor. For sure, there's no bottlenecks there. So I just want to give you all this information to help you, you know, understand a little bit more about what you can get out of the 1050 Ti. So if they say, can you game on 4K? Yes, with an asterisk. But I hope you like this video. I will be installing the 1080 Ti, so look out for that video. I will have the camera on me as I do that, and then we'll boot it up and install the drivers and go from there. But I hope you like this video. Again, sorry I had to hold it. I just did not want to lose any sort of frame rate or anything that can possibly happen as I'm showing you the performance of this 1050 Ti. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.